He's celebrating his 85th birthday. And I wish to tell the younger generation, in order for you to build a good relationship, it has to come from a very strong foundation. It must have trust. You have to have trust in each other. You have to make sure that your friend is a reliable individual. You have to make sure that your friend is there always for you. And this is what we were able to display and establish all the time on to this day. I wish to tell you also, Brother Jabar is not here with us anymore. He lives overseas. Whenever he comes to Guyana, he's always home to see me and my family, to wish us well and to tell us, I've come to see you. And that makes me feel happy. And that is true friendship. He never let go of you because he lives in a society that is far more developed than yours. He comes to see me and my family, embrace you and tell you that I still care for you. And today, I stand before you and I bear living testimony and I'm sharing it with you. Friendship, the real type of friendship, the true type of friendship that he and I share is something that is hard to come. It is hard to maintain. I wish to tell you that you should always do as he and I have been doing all the time. Live for each other, share with each other, be concerned about each other, protect each other, stand there regardless of the danger to defend your brother when the time comes. So I would not take much more of your time because others will have to come here too. I would like to wish Brother Jabar a happy birthday by clasping my hands and asking the good Lord to give him health and give him strength and give him a longer life, maybe 101, maybe 102, or perhaps 120. May he live a long life and happy life. May God bless and keep you well, my good friend.
Uncle Bobby, explaining to you friendship, what it means. Today we like to call each and everybody we meet our friend. But friend has a price tag attached to it. And I guess he would have told you that. It comes without money. It comes with value. It comes with appreciation for each other. I'd like to also welcome my bad manners there, Dr. Jennifer Bastier Green. Please accept my apologies, but welcome. I should have done that in the first place. And I'm seeing more relatives of Uncle Jabar arriving here too. I'd like to welcome them to this function. Next, I'd like to bring the grandson of Uncle Jabar, because Uncle Jabar used to sing at the masjid and give speech and so on. He passed it on to his son Hakeem. Hakeem doesn't sing, but he gives speech. And Hakeem told his son, well, you got to sing for me. So now we're going to have young Irshad, the grandson of the birthday boy. He's going to come and do a qasida for his grandfather. So let's hand it over to Irshad Khan.
किस्मत मेरी जगा रे दोनों जहां के मालिक अल्लाह है मेरे मौला 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 ए मेरे मौला मौला नबी की खुशबू करियाई जाम रख दे इश्की नबी की खुशबू करियाई जाम रख दे उल्फत में दिल बसारे उल्फत में दिल बसारे दोनों जहाँ की मालिक अल्लाह है मेरे मौला 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 ए मेरे मौला 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 ए मेरे 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 मौला 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 ए मेरे मौला 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 अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
Young Irshad there for you as we welcome more guests and more invitees. Being Sunday over on the west coast of Demerara, we all know is market day. So this is how people will get a chance to finish their market day, get home, have a little latest lunch, and get ready and come over. So we want to welcome each and every one of you still coming in. Welcome to you. Next, somebody has to tell us a little bit about Uncle Jabar, a man who is free-spoken, if I can put it that way, a man who you can turn to for a little bit of advice, a man who has carried a lot of weight on his shoulders. Why I say that? Because he's the father of, I think it's 8 children, 6 girls and 2 boys. And fathers today got 2 children and they're struggling and they're tired and complaining. And here's a gentleman who has 8 and he's smiling at 85. So we got to know this thing from him. I'm going to ask his eldest daughter, Nisha, to come up here and give a little bio on her dad. Let's welcome Nisha Morgan.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. It's a pleasure to be here to talk about not my dad alone, but our dad. A man who has been in our life for 85 years and has done so much for each and every one of us. And so today, I just give you a very small portion of his life, very, very small. Born on December 2nd, 1931, at Anna Catherina, West Coast, Demerara, to the late Ali Hussein Khan, whom we call Lut, and the late Sakina Khan. Hajji Jabar Khan, also known as Haroon, is the last of 3 children. The late Dawood Khan of Anna Catherina, and the late Safira Satur of Windsor Forest. He lost his mother when he was only 6 months old and was brought up by one of his aunts, whom we call Last House. Whatever that means, maybe she used to live in a last house, and was well loved by her and her husband. At the age of 17 years, he started to work in the sugar industry and remained there until his retirement at 60 years old. On January 11, 1952, at the age of 21 years, he married Bibi Zairul Nisha Muhammad, known as Miriam, daughter of the late Taj Muhammad and Jaitun Muhammad of Industry East Coast Demerara. They were blessed with 9 children from that marriage, 7 girls and 2 boys. He was an active member of the Anna Catherina Jamaat and later became the deputy ustad for the madrasa under the late Imam Razak, known as Shuk, a position he held for over 25 years. The magnificent mosque you see here was built during his presidency. On February 25, 1991, tragedy struck our family when his second daughter and our sister, Shaimun Khan, known as Shamu, passed away after battling cancer. 4 years later, on June 1st, 1995, tragedy again struck us when his beloved wife and our beloved mom passed away, Miriam Khan. He migrated later that year to Orlando, Florida, and has lived there to present day. He is now the proud father of 8 children, 21 grandchildren, 9 great-grandchildren, and 1 great-great-grandchild. That is a very small legacy of our dad.
Uncle Jabar, anything need to be corrected here? All right. I want to just put the program in the corner for a little bit. I want to invite this gentleman who I know, because I think we got most of our invited guests here. And I know he's going to liven things up for us a little bit for a couple of minutes. I've labeled him when I came in the Prime Minister of Singing. So I'd like to invite to the microphone, no stranger to Guyana, no stranger. And I don't know, Terry Gajraj, I don't know, but he is not getting old. He is staying the same way. And I know many of you would agree with me, because going to high school, I was listening to Terry Gajraj, Bangali Babu, and now I'm hosting program, and I'm playing Terry Gajraj's song. I'm at function, I'm introducing Terry Gajraj, and he looks younger than me. I don't know what's really happening there. We got to get it out somehow. But for now, I want Terry Gajraj to come and spend a few minutes with you on this microphone. Terry, over to you.
Very much. I appreciate the opportunity. And I am very, very honored to be in your presence. 85 years, I've never met you. But the one thing that's stuck in my mind is everyone whom I spoke with have this tremendous amount of respect. Everyone spoke so very glowingly about you. And I don't know what he's talking about, youthful looks. When I look at you, you look like Hakeem brother or something, you know? Serious. So I'm very honored to be here today. And what I'll do is, if I can sing a little something, all right, it'll go something like this. Baar baar din ye aaye, baar baar dil ye gaaye, baar baar din ye aaye, baar baar dil ye gaaye, tu jiye hazaron saal ye meri hai arzu. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You know what, wait, let me pause it, because I think I have some competition here singing it. I got to take away my job, you know. But I like the chorus, I like the and the oh-ho, so let me try it again, right? I didn't know I get backup singers there yet. But here, I got to walk free for me, right? Man, I'm here, you want to So let me go. बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, तू जिए हजारों साल ये मेरी है आरज़ू. Happy birthday to you. Oh, everybody got to sing, you know. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Aha, happy birthday, Grandpa Jabar. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you. May Allah bless you and keep you well. And I want to talk to you. I want to learn from you. I want to get your wisdom, how you're looking so good. And you get everybody to respect you. Please give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. God bless.
With the Anna Catherina Babu, if I can put it that way, and did a happy birthday song for him. Next, I'd like to move the program on, and I'd like to bring up family. I think this is his son-in-law. I know sometimes we call them outlaws and all kind of thing we call them, but I'm going to introduce the son-in-law, Mr. Robin Prashad, to come up here and say a few words on Uncle Jabar. Mr. Robin Prashad.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be here today. What can I say about my father-in-law? I've been married into this family for 31 years now, and I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, the treatment that my father-in-law has given me is unmatched by few people in this world. You do not, I will tell you, live 85 years of age and look like that and be strong like that. You have to be blessed. And the way you're blessed in this life with that special gift, it has to come from God. And I can tell you I've experienced the special treatment from that individual. And it doesn't only come from God, it also comes from you. I'm telling you, I didn't prepare anything. I didn't expect to be called here today. And when I was, no, I didn't. And when I was walking up, I decided that I'm gonna, what I'm gonna say. And what I'm gonna say here comes from my heart. And it's without any question or anything like that. And I was saying that you do not get that gift from God just like that. It's how you live your life in this world. You have to be able to help people. You have to be caring. And also you have to look after yourself in this world. There's something that, when we were growing up, it says, whatever you're doing in this world, it comes back to you. Life is a circle. And I've seen that in his case. The action my father-in-law has done in this world, he's reaping the benefits of it. And he'll continue to reap that. I've said enough. I hope one message that you'll take away from here today. If not, just live a good life and help people in this world. This world, you came into this world to help all mankind. And my father-in-law has shown that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The son-in-law, Mr. Robin Prashad, shared a few words on his father-in-law. And it's always good to have a good rapport, good relationship, because you pass on lots of information and lots of responsibilities. Speaking of responsibility, the next speaker in his various tasks in our country have had a lot of responsibility shouldered to shoulder. And he have done so. And I'm happy today that I can see him at a function here. And I can actually have the honor of inviting him to say a few words, because this gentleman has held several portfolios in our country. And today he holds another one. He was former mayor of Georgetown, and today is the head of the Central Housing and Planning. And I'd like to invite him to say a few words, because I'm quite sure he is feeling like how Uncle Jabar is feeling, because Uncle Jabar is 85 years old and still active, and still can get up and take a microphone and say something. And this next speaker, definitely we all know, can do the same. Ladies and gentlemen, please join with me in welcoming our dear brother, Hamilton Green, to come up here and say a few words.
Assalamu alaikum. I am delighted, feel honored, and in fact, for me, it's a privilege. On behalf of my wife, Jennifer, and indeed my entire family, to say a special, very, very special congratulations to my brother Jabar on attaining 85 years not out. Those of us who are over 80 have a very special concern that the old people told about 70. We're talking about 50+. And we hope that the Creator will give Brother Jabar that opportunity so that he can continue to serve humanity. Brother Jabar can be described as a good, gracious, gentle, generous Guyanese. I've known him for many, many years, and I can only reflect on the thoughts of the great philosophers well over a century, when they argued, wrote essays of what they called the great man theory of history. Thomas Carlyle and the others concluded that the history of a country is no more than the biography of great men. My brother Jabar certainly qualifies as a great man for this country. And we must not only honor him, but we must attempt to emulate his simplicity, his sincerity. And I hope that a ceremony such as this will compel us to follow the illustrious pathway that he has burnt and led so much. I believe that at this stage of our development, even though Brother Jabar is in another place, his heart remains here, and that we can attempt to live the kind of life that he has lived so that we can make our country a better place. I will share with you an anecdote which my wife will tell me when I go back to the seat. She's heard 100 times. When my sister died some years ago, all the old fellas, those over 70, those over 80, were saying, look, we're all in the departure lounge. I think I can speak on behalf of Brother Jabar and myself. We haven't checked in yet. And that must be our attitude as we bring greetings to Brother Jabar. Once again, on behalf of my wife and my family, God bless you, my brother. And may I take this opportunity, since we're Guyanese, to wish all of you a Merry Christmas, rain or no rain, and that next year will be one of great glory for this country, and that this Jamaat, that he, in a sense, founded, will continue to be the most significant religious institution, not only in West Sahara, but I can say in Guyana and beyond. And may I say to those who now manage this place, keep up the good work. You've got a fantastic job ahead of you. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Great statesman there, Mr. Hamilton Green, sharing a few words and reminding Uncle Jabar, they're not old, they're young. All right? They're young. And that's how you must always feel. Age is just a number. 85 is just a number. That's why I could have mixed it up and got 58 instead of 85. Right? It's just a number. Next, I'd like to move the program on because, like I said, it's already after 2. And I know some of you may have other appointments. I'd like to ask Hajji Shamoon Ali to do a qasida for me, right? And she's going to tell you about her dedication in this qasida. So I'd like to invite her. I'll welcome her to the microphone.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hajat rawa e hoti hai padna darud ka Allah ne martaba baksha darud ka hajat rawa e hoti hai padna darud ka Allah ne martaba baksha darud ka hajat rawa मरने की बाद कुल में उसको जगह मिले जो इस जगह पे विर्द है रखता दरूद का जो कुछ दुआ करो वो बहुत जल्द हो कबूल ऐ मोमिनो आसर है या पढ़ना दरूद का रवा ये होती है पढ़ना दरूद का अल्लाह ने ये मर्तबा बख्शा दरूद का हाजत रवा हजरत पे एक दरूद जो भेजो तो दास मिले देखो जरा सवाब है कैसा दरूद का जो मर्ज़ला दवा हो ये उसका इलाज है हमने बला आसर है ये देखा दरूद का हाजत रवा ये होती है पढ़ना दरूद का अल्लाह ने ये मर्तबा बख्शा दरूद का हाजत रवा सलातुल्लाह सलामुल्लाह अला रूहे रसूलुल्लाह मोहम्मद गैर कल किला अदा नईला सवाबिल्लाह. Happy birthday, Dad.
Yes, Hajin Shamoon Ali there, doing a wonderful rendition there for Uncle Jabar. Next, I'd like to call on someone who's instrumental here at the Catherina Masjid, especially with the